My name is Daryl.
My name is Robert.
And we've seen the Santa Claus.
Murderer, divorcee, burglar, kidnapper, jailbreaker. Tim Allen as Santa Claus is wilding for respect. Fuck 12 and fuck Neo. Uma Thurman doesn't believe in Santa Claus. Neo has Biggie sweaters, and the gains are unbelievable. 45 pounds and 12 inches of beard.
You know what's one way to improve your home? Dead white guy on your lawn. The sequel to Schindler's List, The Santa Claus, where Tim Allen is arrested for playing with snow. Life imitating art. I'd love to meet the pothead writer who was combing through his contract before getting fired and whispered, Claus, Claus, just to have his brain fart turned into a successful movie franchise. There's a nasty rumor I've watched all of Last Man Standing, a later Tim Allen sitcom, but it was actually Mo. Happy Halloween. Here we are. You find us in our Christmas marathon right now.
It's a Christmas episode.
Obviously. Pink tube sock.
Second day of Christmas.
My true love sent to me a Disney Channel classic. I wonder what he wants me to put up here. Oh, that's gonna be. Oh, we get to cover the green sock with whatever image I put up here.
That's a big boy. Oh, I guess that's a good point.
Real beef about the green sock.
And please, guys, like and subscribe.
Please do it.
Let us know how you think about this movie, The Santa Claus. Did you grow up with it? I know that we did, essentially.
Yeah, 100%.
Let us know in the comments.
Hit that jingle bell. This movie came out on my birthday. I just found out. I definitely remember seeing it in the movie theater. I wonder if it was during my birthday. But like you just said, I've seen this movie a million times. We wanted to, when we were thinking about, okay, let me back up just a moment. We are doing we're doing something very ambitious.
Yep.
And it almost got derailed.
But
Polar Express almost got derailed. We are doing a Christmas tournament, a bracket.
12 Days of Christmas.
We're watching 6 movies together, 6 apart. We're scoring them all in a way that we'll give you later on. And we're going to see what is the ultimate Christmas movie.
Yeah, which one?
According to us.
One? It's going to be the Mortal Kombat of Christmas movies.
And this is week 2. This is the Mortal Kombat of Christmas. I love that.
What's happening right now. And it's going to be great. So we already actually have all the list of the movies that we want to be watching.
Yep.
The ones that we're going to watch individually and the ones that we're going to be watching together. But please let us know what you would have wanted to watch or any suggestions of Christmas movies that you grew up with. Because that'll be interesting to find out.
There's a 100% chance we're not going to have done all of the Christmas. We already know the list, so I already know.
Oh, yeah. We're only watching 12. There's too many Christmas movies.
And we are curious to know what you guys like. We're not watching them because we don't think they're good. We just had to pick 12 movies, and these are the ones that came to mind.
Yeah, for sure. It's a fun little list. But this movie brings up the point of Santa Claus. It's about Santa Claus.
You mean the movie The Santa Claus?
The Santa Claus is about Santa Claus.
Gotcha. Tell me
with
more.
the E. And it brings up the point that this kid falls into Santa heavy. And
Stan? I'm saying he's standing.
He is Stan. He's
Santa Claus.
He's riding the sleigh.
Ew.
And the whole thing is, the stepdad doesn't want him to believe in Santa.
Right.
But when did you stop believing in Santa?
Shouts to Judge Reinhold. We thought about this basically immediately because it's one of the first things that happens in the movie is that the poor kid is his illusion of Santa Claus is shattered.
Yeah.
But it's hard to think about when that would have happened to you. I feel like...
What age?
There are 2 things, and then I'll guess my age, just to not belabor this. When you found out Santa was fake, when you found out wrestling was fake. And those are both 2 points in my life that were earth-shattering, and I can't pin down when exactly it would have happened.
But wrestling was way later.
Way later.
Way later.
Imagine I said, no, it wasn't.
I still believe.
I'm still getting Stone Cold Steve Austin action figures.
Yeah.
At 12. No. But for sure, you're right about that. Matter of fact, you might have just helped me a little bit.
Like high school?
6.
Middle school?
6 Santa Claus. 12 wrestling.
Okay.
For some reason, what you said just made me think about it in those terms, and I think it really would be that.
You were there. You just went to the memory of just like, oh, snap, wrestling's not real.
Matrix.
Nah, it's funny because the wrestling dominated like our generation. Like that's what the kids were watching.
So, literally for Christmas, wrestling toys for Christmas.
And the thing is, like, we were part of the generation that grew out of like figuring out about wrestling early. There were adults that still believed when we were kids that wrestling was real.
I mean, this is the tangent I'm happy to go on. Wrestling is massive right now. As you watch this, even though we're in advance, it's still 2025. Wrestling, but it won't be soon. Wrestling is massive right now. Massive.
Everything's wrestling. Politics
Everybody
is wrestling.
There is in a gun.
Comedy is wrestling.
Everybody in that stadium is in a
doing the whole script of wrestling.
Yeah, for sure.
Very
Yeah.
good.
But back in the day, it was. I'm sure there were adults that were into it, no question about it. But I think since the audience has expanded, a lot of us, our generation, stood with wrestling all the way through.
Yeah, some people.
And those guys are repping it hard, and the business is striving as a result of that.
It's just fantasy. When you come down to it, it's just fantasy.
It's stories.
I like a good fantasy.
Correct. Stories, like they say in the UK, novelas. But when do you think Santa Claus for you? When do you think it might have been Shadow for you?
It was young. I'm not sure the exact age, but I have a memory only because my mom told me about it.
Oh.
Like she told me
She gave you the talk, and you thought, oh, we got to learn about sex.
She always like repeated the story of telling me when she told me
understood.
that I like don't believe.
Oh, it's like a memory of hers.
Yeah.
That she brings up.
That she like brings up all the time.
Right.
And it was apparently we were living on 44th Street in Sunset, so like right next to Sunset Park.
I lived on 44th Street too at some point.
On 6th Ave?
Up there, yeah.
Yeah,
like between 7th and 6th.
Right by the entrance?
It'd be so annoying if we lived there at the same time.
I don't remember the exact house, but it was like right by the entrance.
I also don't. I just know, but I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
But anyway, so we were coming back home probably from PS1, and I had asked her, Mom, is Santa Claus fake?
Oh, hilarious. Most people ask, is Santa Claus real?
Maybe
a Sunset Puerto Rican gonna say, is Santa Claus fake? Dude, I love that like I can't tell you. I love that like I can't tell you.
And she said, yeah.
Oh, that's real.
She was just like, yeah, he's
so
not real.
touching.
And that has to be PS1 44th Street. I had to be in elementary school sometime. Like, it was early.
Yeah, I imagine,
6, 7, right?
Yeah, I feel like you lived where you lived. I'm not going to even dox you, but there for a long time. So I didn't even know about...
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so I think 6 to 12 for me or whatever, but that's so funny.
Were you bullied? Do you remember? I don't remember, like... but like bullied about believing in Santa Claus. You know,
I think, okay, so that leads me into how did you learn? You just told me, I think for me it was, and I was thinking about it during the movie, probably a kid. Like a cool, you know when the older kid knows some shit and he just want to spoil it for the younger kids?
Yeah, just ruin it.
What a flex.
Ruin a day.
That's currency when you're an elementary school kid, right? Older one. Or TV.
Yeah.
You know, because my mom was pretty good about making sure I was not watching anything too crazy or playing games that were too crazy. We were just talking about that on my birthday the other day, like no Grand Theft Auto in the crib and shit like that. But you don't know what's on TV. Like they'll talk about sex on a TV show.
No, for
on
sure.
Fox or ABC.
I had the black box as a kid, so it was.
I said sex. I'm sorry, I meant Santa Claus being fake.
Sex is fake, yeah.
Not editing. Same thing. Sex is fake.
I mean that line that 1,200-year-old elf gave him, where she was like, "I'm dating somebody and rapping." Also, great line.
Quick tangent: we may keep it, we may not. We were wondering because Santa Claus. One of the biggest bummers about Santa having to be Santa now, Tim Allen, is that he will no longer be able to procure strange. You know, he won't be able to just pick up some stray kitty.
No, he's too jolly for that.
And he was like, "Well, there's all these elves around." But they are cast as children, but they're 1,200 years old. You see the conundrum here. This is getting cut, I decided. I got a question for you. This movie employs one of the first times I seen a person in a fat suit, an actor in a fat suit in a movie.
Okay.
What is your favorite fat suit, or what are some of the best ones? An actor in a fat suit, almost a rhyme.
Turtle. That is...
Insane. Leave it to you.
That is
insane.
And maybe technically
reference.
is not a fat suit, but
because he's in a big shell suit. Rob, your brain is so interesting.
I think that's one of the greatest.
He might have been a fat dude in that movie. He's like 100 people in that movie. He's Scarface in that movie.
He's everybody. They were trying to do something good. People don't. It's not critically acclaimed.
Got you.
Very good. But I feel like when I think of big suit,
hilarious.
That's what I go to.
I'm putting up David Byrne in the Talking Heads here with the big ass suit right there. My first one that came to mind when I thought about the question, because I did just learn this detail now. I mean, I knew, but I was refreshed about this detail. Somebody in the podcast posed the question, in Shallow Hal, Gwyneth Paltrow plays a character who's skinny, but in real life she's actually very obese, but Shallow Hal has a weird disease or spell where he sees her as very skinny. Was it a woman? Some people remember it as a different woman, a big actress like a la Milli Vanilli or whatever the fuck, or Everybody Dance Now. Or was it Gwyneth Paltrow in a fat suit? It was Gwyneth Paltrow in a fat suit.
Yeah, for sure.
I thought I remembered it that way too, but when the person in the podcast posed the question, I wondered also.
No,
because
it's a fat suit.
it's more ridiculous that it's Gwyneth Paltrow in a fat suit.
No, it's a good.
You know what I'm saying?
When she throws the underwear and it's huge, and he's just like, "What's going on?"
So the homie off screen, I say just, but time flies. It might have been like 4 years ago at this point. But we watched it, after a long time of not having seen it. And of course it is hilarious, but it is very not current, like as far as what's available to use, you know what I mean?
No, they're like his, I think the friends and everybody is just like, why are you with this woman the whole time? And he's just like, this is a 10.
Right,
It's very, very good.
What are some other fat suit movies?
I mean, the one that I think of is definitely Eddie Murphy, the Nutty Professor, right?
I just saw his new doc. Yeah, I was going to say that next, yeah.
And I only saw the first one. I've never watched any of the other ones. I've only seen the original, and I've seen the original maybe once. Like,
banger.
We
might got to throw that on there.
There's something about like the multi-character thing that I really don't like. And
hit or miss, or in general, you don't like it anyway.
I usually don't like it, and the fat suit is usually in that group. A lot of comedians do that. I think.
Wouldn't you say Eddie Murphy's the go-to that though?
Yeah, no, he's the most famous.
But you didn't like
prolific.
Got you. And then, I understand. You don't like the style of it.
Then this dude.
Well, yeah, he's doing. I think anybody doing it, in my opinion, that's why I asked, because anybody doing it is doing Coming to America. Mm-hmm. He's damn near the whole cast of that movie. It's crazy. But I am all fresh off the documentary. But I feel you. But I will say, maybe we'll watch it together. But OG is worth going back to. Of Nutty Professor.
Nutty Professor.
Very good. One other one that comes to mind is The Whale.
The Whale, yeah.
That's a hybrid.
Critically acclaimed. That's a serious fat suit.
It's a...
Seriously?
Seriously? No, but it's a hybrid.
What do you mean? He was
really
fat.
He gained weight for the role, and then they went a little extra.
No, it's real serious.
You know what I mean?
Should I see The Whale? I just hear it's real sad.
I will say this. Darren Aronofsky has a million movies. He's a great director. That's a good movie. It's not one of his best, so don't rush to see it. I enjoyed it. You like Brendan Fraser? I would watch it off that. And you like, what's her name from Stranger Things as well, don't you?
Sadie Sink.
Who's playing potentially Madeline Pryor in this thing. I don't want to get into it now. I have a lot of thoughts about that.
Fat bastard.
Oh my God, the GOAT.
Really? He is...
Eddie Murphy's the GOAT, but you're right about that. I just saw Mike Myers in person, so that's why I'm...
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I'm fresh off that. I'm fresh off that.
Apparently he's a dick. I didn't know.
He was cool. I will say this. I felt bad about even saying what's up to him. He was completely alone. And I said, Mike, and he did give me an eye. He gave me an eye and he tipped his hat, but he was so subtle about it.
Like a gentleman.
That I understood. Like, he wasn't doing it to be an asshole. He was obviously doing it to be incognito. Even though he was in a full Ranger outfit on Halloween. Only in Chelsea. I think that's going to do it for our first half. What a fun movie. We'll be back to talk about it. The Santa Claus.
Great.
Yes. You liked it now, having watched it again? Let's start from there.
So while I was watching it, and I think you picked this up as a child.
Yeah, we did. We both. I said it, but like I could tell you connected.
No, yeah.
You remember just being there and being a kid and watching it.
And I thought it was a really good kids movie, like a Christmas movie, very like Home Alone, where it's kind of like there's adult themes. Wild stuff is happening.
You pointed that out, that there's a mix of heavy stuff going on that we now as adults are like, whoa, like...
Yeah, because I don't think I registered that as a child. This was a Santa Claus Christmas movie.
That's what I'll say I'll make the difference with, that I did register... as you know, sometimes when you get that mix of a kid movie that adults enjoy, there's things that you don't get when you're a kid that you get now. I feel like I was able to understand it even as a kid because they do it in such a sort of handholdy way. But seeing it now as an adult, for sure, you appreciate those things a little more. They hit you as more heavy.
No, yeah. It's like crazy themes that's going on. It starts with him being a divorcee.
Right.
And then the stepdad is trying to get rid of him because he's calling him delusional. And then like the wife is like on like kind of like on both sides about it. She doesn't really want to take custody away from the kid.
Sure.
And his personality is changing. He's like a psychopath at this point. So there's like as watching it again,
so we saw the same movie.
I was just like, oh, this is a kids movie.
Right. I didn't think the themes were that heavy, and I think this is why.
I think for a kids movie, it was.
Yes, but I think besides the psychopath shit you said, I think, here's another thing that I realized too, that I, obviously as a kid, and I wouldn't have then. I was also a child of a divorce at that age. Having seen this movie, my parents had probably already divorced.
Yeah.
And there's no way, even as a kid, that I didn't register those things. You know what I'm saying? But even then, Tim Allen makes, he's like the turkey goes on fire and he's hitting it with the fire
No,
extinguisher.
like I love this movie, but
He's a
don't get it
scoundrel.
twisted. He carries this movie.
He's great. Well, my point is, as a
Right.
dad, even seeing the dad fumble and be or whatever, I was still, I was seeing what's going on.
To your point, you're right. It's more blatant now that we're watching it as an adult and actually
Right.
like focusing on like the movie and what kind of like doing this podcast. We're watching movies in a different lens, don't you
Yeah,
feel? Like
I
not
do,
like
yeah.
we're not like a pedestrian or doing it casually.
Not
Like,
at all.
we're
But I
taking
think,
notes and stuff.
I guess what I'm trying to say now, gathering my thoughts, it seems like I think there was a good balance of heavy themes and like a way for kids to still enjoy it that was not hiding things from them or beating them in the head with a message either.
Yeah.
But I will go back to your point about Tim Allen. Natural. I mean, he has how many kid movie classics does he have on his belt?
He just had one-liners, just one word, not even one line.
Yo!
That were just.
He might have hit a yurt during
Yeah.
this shit.
Dude.
Yurt.
He carried this movie for me. His lines were perfect, and he delivered his lines good. It's talking about that white.
Jungle to Jungle. Same director.
Also directed by
John
yeah.
Pasquin. Mm-hmm. Got his shit handy for your ass.
I think because I was looking at that director's kind of filmography or whatever,
Thank God.
and he only had 4 movies, and 3 of them were with Tim Allen.
Okay, so we have Jungle to Jungle. This movie. What's the second one?
Congeniality 2,
Oh, that's the only one I've seen.
and I forgot the third one.
So I've seen most of his movies. This guy.
No, you probably saw the third one. I just can't remember it at the moment. But the third one it's a
God forbid I look it up.
Joe something. It's a Tim Allen movie with Joe is in the title. I can't remember the other word. It's a 2-word title.
I'll be honest with you. Not a big fan of Tim Allen.
I like Home Improvement. Home Improvement
No, I
was
love Tim Allen.
was on TV as for me as a kid. That's the one with the guy, the neighbor behind the. You know
Wilson?
what I'm talking about.
Wilson, the neighbor.
Wilson.
Close. No, for sure. And I was actually saying when we were watching it, I thought it was really clever that somebody, first of all, like I said in the intro, that some stoner writer was like, Santa Claus, Santa Claus.
Now the wordplay throughout a lot, even the latter thing, where it's different. The actual poem is different, and then it's a company name.
Oh, yeah.
Like, even little things like that.
Small things. No, but that Tim Allen had that, his famous, it's actually not even just a show, it's like his actual, the guy has a sound catchphrase. And then they just flip that into ho, ho, ho. I mean, that's money. Money.
It was right there, dude.
Money. And also, and you brought this up, but I just want to big it up because it's a good point. Tim Allen plays this toy guy. He works for a toy company that's very popular. And so he's essentially Santa Claus because you figure Santa Claus is sort of like the avatar for consumerism.
And they have the same initials. That's why when he was actually reading the head elf, and I can't remember his name, when he was actually reading the clause, like the fine print
Right.
on the thing, and it said, you become Santa by accident or design, I felt like this was in design.
By design.
The death of the Santa, he waves by to him.
Right.
What are we talking
So
about?
first of all, Tim Allen kills this poor fool.
Murderer.
Yo, he hits somebody, yeah, and he pulls off the roof.
Just slips off.
But then we were like, wait a minute, this is almost like
Weak
some,
back.
like Odin deciding to like give up the mantle and just go to Valhalla.
Yeah.
Even homie had the runes on him later on
He
too,
slipped
right?
on purpose because he's magical. You definitely slip-proof boots, right? Like,
Yeah.
come on.
Also, and you did make this good point. I think anybody would survive that fall.
Anybody.
Most people would survive that fall.
He fell on a mound of snow. It
I
wasn't
have to
just
imagine
the
Santa
floor.
fell off his sleigh, off a little eggnog,
He didn't. He
from big heights.
But imagine
Smart.
being Santa Claus and the only way to retire is to die. Like that's the only way.
He grabbed that musket.
Like it's just reincarnation, right? Because he got like Tim Allen got possessed
Sort of, with an entity, yeah.
with the spirit. His personality changed.
I don't think, so that's where we disagree. I don't think his personality changed.
I don't think it was him learning to be a
personality
good
is not-
guy.
personality
and love his
is
kid.
more-
I think he changed. Like he became Santa. Like what I was saying with the elves, where it was just like they don't care about dead Santa. You're Santa. Like
Okay, I understand what you're saying. In your head, there's like a hypnotic suggestion going on.
Yeah.
Where when they catch that
Even
transmission
throughout
and they're doing this or that. I don't think that's the case with
there's
him.
an aura around Santa. That's why all the kids gravitate to him and just like all.
So we're on the same page about that, but I think it's less mental
He's a wizard.
and more physiology.
That too, though.
Like his physical nature is more adhering to red and green.
Yo, it's so funny that he's going through kind of like a custody battle.
Yeah, he goes to meet the judge.
And he keeps meeting these like officials as Santa.
His son is like, don't worry, Dad. I told the judge everything. You know, you're Santa Claus. It's all good. You're going to go in there. We're going to be all right. Another thing, that's why I wanted to bring my phone out. My goodness. My guy, Daniel Krumholtz. He is the #1 Jewish actor of all time, this guy. I mean, if there had to be a public poll,
comes out.
David Krumholtz got to be the #1. Where is he? The Studio. That was recently out with Seth Rogen. You haven't seen it, you definitely need to check it out. Me and the homie been telling you about it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking about. The executive, top Jew homie. He's a Jew in this movie, except... There's a notable thing that we didn't know until we started doing the things that Rastas do.
Yo, he's
a Rasta in this movie.
The whole garb. In Christmas, though. Like in Christmas colors.
He got the big
which are a little bit like Jamaican colors.
He got the Erykah Badu hat, right?
He dreads.
And then he got you... And red, and you pointed out red, yellow, and green fit.
Yeah, dude. His jewelry is green, yellow, and red.
Come on. Maris Yahoo.
That's literally perfect. Do you know how much this movie made in the box office?
Tell me, because there's no way I would know that.
It's $490 million.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money for... This movie came out in what, 94? When did this movie came out?
Oh, that's something we should definitely know. It came out in 1994. Yes.
94.
Damn, I was 4 years old.
I was 1.
Oh, wow. I don't think my parents were divorced yet. Oh, whoa, foreshadowing.
You watched this movie. You made it happen.
Speaking of foreshadowing, recast.
Recast.
I've never thought about this at all with this movie. That's why I like this question with this movie. Who do we have?
All right,
I'll keep them this.
I think the obvious choice for Santa Claus at this point in time.
Obvious. And I know who you're gonna say.
And you might not like it.
He already plays Santa Claus.
I know. Jack Black.
I got one for you that I don't think you'll disagree with.
Give it to me.
Jackie Chan.
He already played one. He played one in China. No, I'm joking, but wouldn't that be great?
Okay.
Isn't that believable?
How do you feel about Jackie Chan as Santa? For real.
As Santa?
Can we lock him down? Come on.
No,
Don't be crazy.
I'm not giving you... No, Jackie Chan?
Yeah.
Negative.
Okay, so who else?
What?
I could go on, but I'd rather not. Who else then? For Christ's sake.
Letterman.
David?
Yes.
This guy's horrible, bro.
No?
He's not gonna act in a movie.
He's not gonna act in a movie? But this is fan casting.
All right, I'll put David Letterman on. We'll do a top 3. Who else? Somebody who hasn't played one, because a lot of people play Santa Claus. It's a big institution.
What's the Asian dude from Weapons? The one with his eyes
I knew we would meet in the middle. I don't even got a Benedict Wong.
Benedict Wong.
Benedict Wong is Santa Claus.
Give it to him.
I almost did the accent. No, that's okay.
All right, the kid. Who's gonna play the kid? I wish I knew kid actors. All right, I'm really enjoying the Spanish kid in Darien. I know you don't watch that show, but I'm really enjoying him, and I think
we're gonna have to go with that because I have literally no other. I'm flexing having no other little kid actor. Okay, we'll go with him.
I think he'll play he's a good actor. I think he'll do well in a role like this.
Elf could be. Let's give it to Dinklage. He talks a lot of shit. I just want this guy to have a good time, good life, man. He gave us a great character in Tyrion Lannister. Am I wrong?
You could put him on the list. Will he take it? I think he should.
Who else you got? They corrected Elf as the little people in this shit. That was really funny.
Marcelio Hernandez, the Spanish dude.
Over him?
Big time. You don't but you don't think he'll be a good elf?
I think
no.
Any of us could be a good elf potentially. All the elves in this movie were random kids.
Orlando Bloom.
Okay.
Make him an elf again.
Okay. I'm not hating on Orlando Bloom. He's basically the opposite of Peter Dinklage.
Yeah, but he's played an elf.
Katy Perry. Okay, those are the 3. We gotta choose between one of those 3.
Fine.
I like Orlando Bloom. I gotta be honest with you. That's so out of the box that it's kind of funny. Can we make him little?
Yeah, we have to.
Okay. Orlando Bloom. Okay, I'm gonna go obvious on Mom. Forget about it. Who else you got?
Uma Thurman. We said it before.
Yeah, that was my obvious one before, so I'm just gonna cut right there.
Yeah, we said it before. We'll say it again.
I was gonna say it's crazy the influence of Pulp Fiction in the '90s, how far it reached. It came out that year, actually. We just realized '94.
That haircut is so hard to maintain, like 100%.
But think about it. We also noted that in this movie, there were a lot of people with blowout hairspray joints.
Hairspray.
She had the nice Uma Thurman joint rock, and shouts to Quentin
Looking cute
Tarantino
with the hat when
He
they were
loves
playing
feet.
baseball, and he
Facts.
was just having a bunch of strange kids on his lap.
Ayo. Last character, Neil, the
Paul Dano.
stepdad.
Paul Dano.
I feel like we're throwing a lot of Paul Dano bones recently. Come on, who else we got?
Okay, let's see. Who else would be good as a stepdad?
Can I?
Go ahead.
Durs from Workaholics.
There's from work. Okay. Really?
He fits like the
That
tall
mold?
Judge
Yeah,
Reinhold,
yeah.
and also
He could probably, yeah.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Shameless plug. This is important. Is one of my favorite podcasts. Those guys are fucking hilarious, and they deserve more funny shit. He's in Godzilla. He's in the Godzilla show that you were just talking about.
He is. I forgot about that.
Shouts to the homie. We're throwing you a bone.
I'll give you that. That's a good one. Mark
Beverly Hills.
Can't nobody can say his name right. Mark Wahlberg. He's
He certainly is.
he's good at comedies,
No, he's really funny. Yeah.
and he usually
He's
does
good at praying. Oh, shut the fuck. So our producer just cut it in to say that Mark Wahlberg would beat up an Asian guy and blind him, which we already know.
You can't have Benedict Wong be sad.
You can't have Benedict without the wrong.
No, no, we need that. They're opposing
So you can be
the
the
whole
one.
time. The whole time they're opposing. The whole time.
I got you right now. Jack Frost. In the third movie of this series,
Yep.
there's Jack Frost, which is Martin Short. Mark Wahlberg
As that dude?
Jack Frost.
Okay, I like
Because
that.
it's the whole poster is them like on some Marvel vs. Capcom shit.
You mentioned that Santa Claus can't get any nookie anymore.
Right.
But in the second movie,
lot
I
of
think the
times.
whole plot is him trying to get a wife.
Oh, he does get a Miss Santa Claus.
Who do you think should be?
Mia. God. I'd like to amend my answer. Your Honor, I'd like to amend my answer. Give it a score. Give it a score before it gets crazy.
I was so close. So close. So. I was so close to giving this movie a 10 out of 10. I'm not even
Oh
joking.
my God.
I'm not even joking.
I believe you.
The nostalgia was pumping through.
By the way, shouts to the homie switching suddenly to 10 score to instead of out of 5 out of 10. You see that? You see that?
No, you mentioned it before. It'll be easier, and you're right. It will be easier.
But where did you land on actually? Where did you land the sleigh?
Because you ended up mentioning that like we shouldn't look at this movie as a Christmas movie, in the grand scheme of things. That we should look at these movies
Objectively as
movies, right?
Right.
Because as a Christmas
Not
movie,
graded on a curve.
on a Christmas movie, this is a 10 for me,
Yes. Okay, I agree with that.
right? Like on a Christmas movie, 10. Like
And I like that practice. Just how we feel about it. But okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
when the holidays come around, everybody has
Throw
a
this motherfucker
playlist
on.
of movies,
Yeah,
right?
throw this motherfucker on.
Everybody got a playlist, and this movie is on that list. But as the general movie, this movie for me fell off on the third act hard.
Yeah.
So I'm giving it a 7 out of 10.
Got you. I am going to, just for the sake of festivities and also exactly on what you're saying, I'm going to give this movie a 6.6 out of 10 because it's close to 666. And Satan and Santa Claus are good homies.
Right
And
there.
I agree about the judging it objectively on a movie. Even though it's obviously a Christmas movie, there are some strong things going on here, even with some of the CG, which is a little weak but integrated kind of well.
For the time, the animatronics of
Yeah.
the actual reindeers is really, really cool.
Super sick. I also seriously think that they handled it, watching it as an adult, they handled the heavy themes that he was talking about in a way that were practical and realistic.
Yeah.
I think the circumstances that led to him becoming Santa Claus were like so human. Like he's trying to like find a way to be a dad to his son because he's such a not a great dad.
Yeah, being a
You know?
divorced dad helps like you fall into the movie because he
Right.
has like a motive from
But
the
they could
beginning.
have fumbled that too. And I think to his point, up until the third act, I think they held all those conceits up very, very cleverly. The way that every human around these two, dad and son, are like, you guys are crazy.
Yeah.
But they're not, actually.
Yeah, everything they're saying
Even
is
his dad
true.
doesn't believe, so it's actually really fun. And shout out to Peter Boyle, by the way. Everybody loves Raymond, Young Frankenstein, Taxi Driver. Love the homie. His picture will be right here. R.I.P. the homie. Yeah, so 6.6, and that's not bad. You know, it's a good movie and it's a great Christmas movie, like he said.
You know what scene I hated?
What's that?
The slow-mo walkout. When he got the fire suit
when he
for
did
no reason. Yeah, when they...
I got the right temperature for to tell you from the stone.
That was so... I was just like, I don't want
Couldn't
this.
agree more. It was just waiting for that music, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Merry Christmas, y'all.
Merry Christmas, homies.
Please watch this movie. We'll see y'all next week.